I'm back after a couple of days of no power here in Ottawa. We got hit by a pretty rough storm, lost hydro, lost power, lost Wi-Fi, lost everything. But I'm back now, and it's round 3 of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. And I'm just bringing up my bracket here because I'm pretty impressed. I'm not doing too bad. The West side, I am 100% accurate so far. So let's see if we can continue going there. I had Colorado over Nashville, Colorado over St. Louis, and Colorado in the conference finals. And then I had St. Louis over Minnesota, eventually losing to the Colorado Avalanche. Then Calgary over Dallas, Edmonton over LA, and then Edmonton over Calgary, which was an absolutely insane series. Definitely loved every second of that. I don't know if you guys all watched it. The games were late, but some great games. So here we go. In the West, we got the conference finals, the Colorado Avalanche versus the Edmonton Oilers. This is going to be an unreal series right here. We have Connor McDavid, the best player in the NHL, versus another one of the best players in the NHL, Nathan McKinnon. They got Cal McCarr versus the legend himself, Duncan Keith. So it's going to be a really good series. I'm thinking it's going to be high scoring, but you never know. The goaltending on both sides, very shaky. Again, I have the Edmonton Oilers coming out of this all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals, where they eventually win the Stanley Cup. And I'm going to stick to that right now. I can't switch. So I'm going to go the Edmonton Oilers in 6 games over the Colorado Avalanche. Let me know what you guys think. You might call me crazy, but I think it'll be a good series. I'm excited for it. On the East side, this is where I messed up the most. The top right half, I had Washington taking out Florida, and I had Tampa Bay losing to the Toronto Maple Leafs. It was close. Both the series were really close. Washington definitely choked. I think they should have came out of that series, in my opinion. And then Toronto just couldn't get past that Game 7 as per usual. And then the second round, Toronto wasn't there. Washington wasn't there. It was Tampa and Florida. Tampa eventually makes it on. But in the bottom right hand, I got that 100% correct, as we had Carolina take out Boston, the Rangers taking down Pittsburgh, and then finally we got the Rangers taking down Carolina, which was a pretty good series. Carolina finally lost their first game on home ice in the playoffs. Unfortunately for them, it was a Game 7. And then in the top here, Tampa Bay kind of cruised through Florida. I believe they swept them 4-0. It was kind of a slapping. So we got the New York Rangers versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. And all signs point to Tampa Bay taking this pretty easily, right? All signs point that way. But the New York Rangers apparently have home ice advantage. They've been playing well. They got all the recipes of a Stanley Cup contending team. They got the good goaltending, depth goal scoring, a superstar player in Mika Zibanejad. Chris Kreider's been unreal. Give me the upset here. The New York Rangers will take down the Tampa Bay Lightning in 6 games as well, and that is setting up the Stanley Cup Finals. Edmonton versus New York. Hopefully Edmonton wins it. I'm okay with New York winning it. In my opinion, I'm really okay with 3 of these 4 teams winning. I'd love to see Zibanejad win as a Sens fan. For the Rangers, Edmonton, McDavid's my favorite player now that the great Jason Spezza is retired. Love him. The legend himself. And then Colorado, who doesn't want to see McKinnon, McCarr win? Tampa Bay, they've won a lot, but I wouldn't even mind if they won 3 times in a row. Like, that's unheard of. We're never going to really see that again. Patty Maroon 4 times in a row. It's just unreal. But those are the matchups. Edmonton, Colorado, Tampa Bay, and the New York Rangers. Who do you got? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to throw this in an NHL 22 simulation, and we'll see who NHL 22 thinks will prevail in the 3rd round and eventually become Stanley Cup champions. Let's go! Right, the Final 4 is set in NHL 22. Edmonton, Colorado, New York Rangers, and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's get into this simulation. Game number 1, and Edmonton takes it as Leon Draisaitl has 4 points, 2 goals, 2 apples, and he was unreal in that second round series. I think he had 17 points in 5 games. I know it was a really high scoring series, but 17 points, over 3 points per game. Game 1 between the Rangers and the Lightning, and the Rangers take it. Game number 2 here, Leon Draisaitl adds another 2 points, but Colorado does take that game, as the series is now knotted at 1. Game 2 of Tampa Bay, and the Rangers take a 2-0 series lead. Game number 3, and the Colorado Avalanche sneak away with another victory. And this is a big game here. Can the Rangers go up 3-0, take a stranglehold on the series? threatening a sweep, or can Tampa Bay bounce back here and they do 2-1 series across the board after 3 games? Can Edmonton now even it up after falling down 2 straight games? They do. Leon Draisaitl still leading the way, 7 points in 4 games. Game 4 for the Rangers and Lightning. What is it going to be? 3-1 to the New York Rangers. Tampa Bay, backs against the wall here. Game 5. Who do we got? Colorado. 1 game away. Can Tampa Bay continue the series, or will they be eliminated here? They continue 3-2 both ways. And now Edmonton backs against the wall. What do they got? Game 7, baby. McDavid leading the way now, 8 points in 6 games. Can the Tampa Bay Lightning also force a game number 7? They can. 2 game 7s. We got to do the slow simulation for both of these. First period, 3-0 for the Edmonton Oilers. Don't even think Brassard's playing, but they got Evander Kane and Jesse Puljujarvi scoring. Second period, Alex Newhook gets a goal for the Colorado Avalanche, but still not looking too good here. Third period, McDavid, Patrick Kane, and Yamamoto get goals for the Edmonton Oilers as JT Compher scores 1. But 31 shots, only 2 goals allowed. Great game from Mike Smith. 3 stars here. Evander Kane, 4 points. Evander Kane looking to be one of the best pickups. 7 points, or 10 points in 7 games. Edmonton is going to the Stanley Cup Finals here. Who will be joining them? Is it the New York Rangers, or will it be the Tampa Bay Lightning? New York was up 3-1 in this series. Tampa scores 2. Patrick Maroon, 2 goals in Game 7, going for his 4th straight Stanley Cup. Third period, and the Tampa Bay Lightning crawl back from a 3-1 deficit, and the Stanley Cup Finals are not Washington, the Edmonton Oilers versus the Tampa Bay Lightning here. I mean, kind of a shocker. I thought the Rangers would have it up 3-1, but you never know. Simulate to next game. Edmonton up 1-0. Game 2 evened back up by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game number 3, Tampa Bay snags another one. Game 4, and there it is. Tampa Bay is 1 win away from becoming back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Patty Maroon is 1 win away from back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. First period, let's go. 3-1 in favor of the Tampa Bay Lightning as Victor Hedman scores 2. Nikita Kucherov, I mean, one of the best players in the NHL offensively, and probably the best defenseman in the NHL, so tough to compete against with the best goalie. Second period, Kucherov, Palat, Nugent Hopkins gets 1 more. Third period, 7-2. Kucherov completes the hat trick. Actually, Kucherov, 6 points. 4 goals, 2 apples, 6 points. And the Stanley Cup champions, according to NHL 22, is going to be once again the Tampa Bay Lightning as they take down the Oilers 4-1. What do you guys think is going to happen in the playoffs here? Do we have, first of all, who's winning the East Finals? Who's winning the West Finals? Start with that. I got Edmonton. I got Rangers. And finally, who is going to become Stanley Cup champions? Give me the Edmonton Oilers. Good luck to all the teams left, but let's go. I'm pumped. Game 1 starts tonight between Edmonton and Colorado. The schedule for the Rangers and Tampa Bay, not too sure. I think it's tomorrow, but it's going to be great times. Let's go. As always, have a great day. Peace out.